All right, last page. ELR 3.6, mass versus weight. So here are some numbers that you need to know. On Earth, an astronaut steps on a mass scale that says 103 kg. What is her mass on Earth? 103 kg. Now I know that mass stays the same no matter where you are, so I'm actually going to go through and fill in 103 kg for all the mass questions because I know that that's going to stay the same. Okay? Now with weight, I'm going to use F equals ma. So I'm going to write that formula in for all of them. Okay? So the weight or force would be 103 times the gravity on that planet, or acceleration due to gravity on that planet. So on Earth it's 10, so I get 1,030 newtons. Okay, on Mars, oops, that's my 103. It looks like a B3, it's 103. And on Mars it is 3.8, which actually doesn't agree with the previous question that I had. So 103 times 3.8 is 391.4. And then for this one, I take mass, which is 103 kg, times, my son is yelling, can you hear? 26.6. So 103 times 26.6 is 2739.8 newtons. Okay? All right, last one is ELR 3.7. What does Newton's law tell us about the motion of an object? For every action, there is a reaction. For every push, there's a pull. A roller skater pushes off a wall and goes backwards. How does this show Newton's third law? The roller skater pushes on the wall, and the wall pushes back. There is less friction between the ground and the skater. Oh, you can't see any of that, can you? There's less friction between the ground and the skater, so the skater moves back. The wall is just stationary. So it feels the force, but it's stronger than the force, so it stays still. Okay? So that is the study guide. Now you're not done yet. Wait, freeze, don't stop the video. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back and I want you to look through all 4 pages of this study guide. And I want you to find where you have the most different colored pen as you went through and graded. That is your most difficult ELR, and I want you to circle that ELR. So you could just literally circle like that. And that's your toughest. I want you to walk in on Monday knowing your most difficult ELR. Then I want you to identify the one that has the least amount of writing or the one that you thought was the easiest. If you have a couple ELRs with no writing, different colored pen writing, I want you to circle your easiest one. So mark this one hardest and mark the other one, let's say it's ELR 3.5, easiest. Now, if you aced this, like you totally rocked it, I still want you to figure out which one was the hardest for you to get and which one was the easiest. The difference is you're going to go by how you felt while you were doing them versus how much different colored pen you have in that section. So when you walk in tomorrow, you have a star next to correct. You have corrected in a different colored pen. And you have marked the hardest and easiest ELR. Okay? Also, there's a code word. If you give me the code word, I will reward you handsomely. But don't tell other kids the code word because I want to know if they watched it. The code word is cyclone. With a smiley face. Cyclone with a smiley face. All right, have a great day.